Hello and welcome to UAE Achievers Talkshow Season 4. And I'm back again with episode 3. And this time it's super special because I have a women business owner in the house. Her name is Amina Volvoikar. She's the founder of Base Consultancy. And it's my extreme pleasure to introduce you all to her. Hi, Amina. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, Anul. It's seriously very nice to see you over here and be a part of this talk show.
Thank you so much for giving us your time to be here. But before we do anything else, I want to know about you, Amina. Who is Amina Volvoikar? Tell us about you.
Very simple and a very good, what you can say, landed in Dubai from a place called Goa in India. So people who know about Goa, they will be thinking that's a relaxing place, and so am I. I landed over here in Dubai 11 years back as a normal searching for a job in a banking. I got through, worked there for 6 years, and then just looking at whatever was happening, the troubles what my clients were having, I decided to start my own company. And today I'm a founder of Base Consultancy, which is 2 years old company currently, and that's it. How it is going.
Amazing. First, you said something about Goa. I just want to, share with my viewers and also with you that I absolutely love Goa. I mean, if anybody tells me let's go to some place in India, I tell them let's go Goa. So it's so
True.
refreshing to see somebody from Goa here.
Yes, of course. It's seriously a very beautiful place.
Yeah.
Well known everywhere in the world. And yes, we are Goans.
Amazing.
That's relaxed.
Amazing. Talking about your firm, right? Base Consultancy. You said you started it 2 years ago. But I have been, because, we are associated for work as well. And I have been keeping an eye and I see that you deal with so many clients. Just 2 years and handful of clients. I mean, so much that you're doing, right? So what is the company standing for today?
See, the company, as I said, 2 years old, but my dream of 11 years has come true. Okay. I've been catering to all these clients right from the day when I came to Dubai. And now it's like, the trust what I have built in them. And that's have made me like, what I'm covering today when it comes to my business. It's all that trust, that transparency what I have in my business. And yes, I'm like, I sometimes feel, yes, I have achieved it now.
Amazing. Well, talking about the services of the company, right? So I know you do company formation. I know you are into mortgages. I know you are into assisting for any of the banks that any support anybody needs in the region. I think let's go one by one.
Yes.
So tell us about the company formation. What are the kind of requirements that usually come to you and how you can help them?
The company formation is a vast thing. And if you see today, why Dubai has been known is only for the business or people wants to come here and settle, start their business. So basically what is to happen over here, the client who came into Dubai was having lots of things in their mind. They were being, sometimes they just happened to try their own ways of getting into the business. They had no idea what could be good, what could be bad. Many people came, they had a wrong thoughts in their mind, they went back. Okay, I thought no, that's not the thing what they should be doing. The proper guidance would guide them into a better place because Dubai is always ready to receive a new people. And that's what actually is where I connect them. I give them ideas. I give them the ways where they could be giving their where they can be placed into their ideas into or whatever their dreams coming true in Dubai. So that's where I try to help them out. So it becomes more comfortable for them to get their business.
So which
done.
license to take, whether it should be free zone,
yes.
mainland, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's also to do sometimes with people don't have an understanding that how many activities can go in one license, whether two activities can be clubbed or not. So I understand how your expertise could really help the wider audience, right? But is there a circumstance where you felt that a person was about to take, let's say, a license and they are doing the wrong route, then how do you handle that basically?
See, basically, as I said, we have lots of opportunities in Dubai. Okay, but all those opportunities are have been designated as per your requirement. So many times it happened a person comes in and he's somebody has told him you start your business in a Dubai mainland.
Yeah.
But he comes over here and he starts the Dubai mainland license. Then he realizes, but I'm not doing any business in Dubai. Yeah. I'm a person who's only exporting and importing. So this could be a good choice for him to get into the free zone.
Yeah.
So that's where I help them to know, because whoever is coming over here is, putting up the money. They have their ways of getting the business started over here. So it's always the choosing of the right thing, and that's where the base consultancy comes in picture. So
Amazing.
we
And
help them to get into
amazing.
that.
And then is it only at the time of renewals and while choosing the license, or is it throughout support?
We give a total handholding for the client. It's right from the day one he's over here in Dubai. We'll help him to understand what is a free zone. We'll help him to understand what is a mainland, which is the good, again, the emirate for him to start with his business. He will see what is his capacities. We'll help them to start with their businesses. We'll help them to get into the banking. We'll help them to, if in future they require something in the business finance, we'll guide them over there. That comes when it comes to their business. We are also diversified in terms of, you can say, if they have some personal requirement, base helps them to even understanding about their bank accounts. When it comes to personal bank accounts, of course, the company bank accounts are always there. We also help the client to know, understand, to be there over here and have a safe, what you can say. If you see what is happening today in Dubai, it's like people want to buy properties over here. I do help them to understand about what is mortgage. I do also help them to guide them to see which are a better options for them to opt for the properties. So it's all like, it's everything from base for them.
Well, that's amazing, Amina. And I think now I understand why, as a full ecosystem, it is base consultancy can just be like a one-stop solution to anybody who can not only just offer the license, but also help with mortgages and, any bank assistance requirement. Talking about your second vertical now, mortgages. It's a wide term, and especially in our community, everybody keeps asking me whether I have a business loan requirement, I have a personal loan requirement, or what are the other ways I can raise loans, against what are the entities. So take us through that journey a little bit.
As you said, mortgage it is a vast thing, and it is like, it's the time when you actually decide about your life. It's one step, I would say, where you're taking towards your life journey. So mortgages are been, widely separated in two different parts. It will be one, your residential mortgages or your commercial. Okay. Now, of course, when you're, as we were just discussing about our businesses, what we are coming over here. Once the client has been settled over here, when he knows where exactly he's been going with his business, and then he take a next step of having his own properties or having his own offices. So that's the commercial mortgages, what we say. Because we know what the client has been doing right from the day he's entered in Dubai. We would always guide them in terms of how their financials should be maintained, how it should be structured, so that the next step makes it more easy for them to take. Sure. This comes to the commercial part of it. If you speak about residential mortgages again could be person who is a salaried. Sure. Of course, there is quite a good amount of people over here who are on salary.
Sure.
So that becomes a very easy process. Although, mortgages there was a time when we said, it's very difficult to have a mortgages. But now the systems or the understanding is so well, and the connect what we have with the banks is so wonderful that even a salaried class or even a business class today can apply for the mortgage and get the mortgages. So that's where we are what you can say, becoming very comfortable today. It's not only where we had the time where we said that we'll just come to have a business over here, but now the next step is come in Dubai, where the people wants to be in Dubai, buy properties over here. And obviously Dubai is also helping them to get these mortgages and get their dreams covered.
Amazing. And I think any person today directly can go to the bank and ask for a mortgage. But I think the beauty with your company is the options that you're going to offer and the comparisons you can, do that. I think that's going to be very handy for everybody, right? So each one of us who are looking for any mortgage requirement, look no further, guys. We'll be sharing Amina's details in the podcast, and, just stay tuned while we continue the podcast. So talking about bank assistance. Now, today I, as Anul, can go and talk to the bank directly. So how would Base help me?
See, as it is of course, you have a full rights to go to the bank and, apply for your loans or whatever your requirements are. But here what happens is that, the banks are also ready. It's not that banks are not ready to give you a loan. They are also ready. But it's how have you submitted your documents is more important. And it's when you submit the documents and it is 100% proof documents, and these are the documents which have been required by the bank for this much of amount what you require. And that's where the base would help you, sure, create a proper profiling so that you don't get any rejection from any bank. It's going to be almost every time approval what you're requiring for.
Amazing. I've also seen you some of the I would like to say your HNI clients where you handhold the entire end to end banking for them, where these are the businesses which have like multiple businesses and stuff like that. So can you just become like a one company which is going to take care of all their mortgage and all their bank requirement? I mean, is it happening like that
Yes,
today?
of course, of course. See, as you say, HNI is a high net worth individual, so they would definitely not be only and only depending on what is happening in Dubai.
Sure.
There are many of such clients who are with base today who have their businesses globally. So it becomes very difficult for them, to be, because there are lots of factors. Again, the taxation is there, then there are the verticals are different. So base as it is, like, we'll handhold the client right from the day he came over here. We'll manage each and everything because we have our verticals. When we have company formation, we have our bookkeeping, accounting on place, we have a VAT registration, city registration on place. So I have almost everything covered for them. So it becomes like, they just have to be in one place.
Yes.
They don't have to go here and there.
Yeah.
And that's where base helps them always.
Amazing. All the people who are looking out to start as business owners or have troubles with existing setups,
Yes.
get in touch with Amina, guys. The other case I remember with one of the other clients, right, where both you and me were talking, and I saw how beautifully you even help them with the property requirements and stuff like that. How does that map with your existing business?
See, as I'm in a mortgage consultancy, again, like I know what exactly is the client looking for. I know also what is their eligibility when it comes to mortgages. So many times it was happening, if you remember, when we were with one client where their requirement was quite high. They wanted to go for one particular requirement but the bank was not at all onto that eligibility. So it's always like, we dream about something and then we end up with something else. So that's where what we do, or what I do, is that I give them a proper idea that this is your like this is what the bank would support you with.
Sure.
And this is what you can support yourself. So that's where the client is also very clear about it, that if I am looking at this particular property or this particular location, I know what I can get. So it's not nowhere, that concept comes of like, oh shit, I didn't get this.
Yeah.
So that where the client is like, okay, I have dream about this, I can do it, and I've done it. That's what we do with.
Well, that's amazing, Amina. I specifically want to talk about this right now, this time of the market. There's a lot of investors coming in. They have lots of money. They want to, put their money into activities where they know they can clearly see an ROI, or they want some hand holding. How can somebody, tell them that which money is and where exactly to be put, right? That could be today property, that could be like, putting in different stuff. I know base consultancy focuses on these verticals that we just spoke of, but do you think in partnered firms and other places, would you guys be open to talking to such investors and, helping them in the process?
Very much. We have our own partners, which are all in place.
Sure.
Whoever comes with such ideas, we are always there to help them. We have quite good examples also to be discussed.
Sure.
And we have been giving a good services in that line also.
Yeah, I mean, I think anybody looking out there, who entire ecosystem making sense into company formation, mortgages, whether there's enough money and you want to understand where you can put your money, I think Amina could be a great, contact for you guys, and I'll be sharing her details shortly. Now comes my most favorite topic. The topic is business owners, women.
Yes.
There's this interesting observation I have, Amina, and I don't know if you'll agree with me. I have very limited female business owner friends. That is there for two reasons. One, I feel that this kind of dedication, ambition, for me to strike a chord with a women business owner, there's a certain dedicated vibe that needs to be there, which I find it missing in general anyway. Out of the ratio, it's anyway the ratio is 75 25 70 30, right, where women are less in the system. But more than that, there are very few female business owners such as yours where I enjoy the conversations, enjoy the intellectual part of it. What is your thought on that, or am I the only one who thinks like that?
No, everyone thinks that, but it's always what I have learned right from the day one when I stepped out of my house to do something. It's only your dedication which gets you over here.
Sure.
Of course, every now and then you will find out that, the women, that concept, the woman, she can't do anything. She have lots of other responsibilities. But yes, it's up to you. It's up to you. And you must have seen that all the females or all the women who is currently into this market or wherever they are doing the best because they are committed to themselves. They can manage everything. And yes, women can manage everything. And yes, and that makes me also so confident about me. Yes, when it is back home, I know what are my responsibilities. I take care of those responsibilities. I come out of my house. I take care of these responsibilities. So it's awesome. It's awesome.
It's awesome. And then I feel the same. And also, I think this is normal for us to
Yes.
manage multiple
Yeah,
baskets.
the women can only do that.
Well, guys, it's not a male bashing session, though.
Yes, of course not. Of course not. The man is always.
Yeah.
As I would also like to mention that yes, when I say back home, it's when I'm running or I'm doing something. It's always my husband who's there back home taking care of my child,
Sure.
my family.
Sure.
So it's all that way. Like when we say there is always a female behind every male. There is always a male also behind the female.
Absolutely. It's, I think, two supportive partners and a great ecosystem. So, for sure. But I don't know, for sometimes I feel that these women, there are multiple reasons of why they are not out
Yes.
there, right? One is obviously by choice. They enjoy their time more because they are like that. They enjoy more with the kids. They like doing housework more, or they want to do their routine 9 to 5 job because they want to prioritize this way, which is absolutely amazing.
Yes, of course,
because they're
of
doing
course.
what gives them happiness and what they believe in. But then there's a larger part of women who are so talented, so ambitious, and are not taking that step because of their own belief.
Yes.
Forget blaming anybody else, but their own belief, right? So, do you want to motivate these women through? Because I've seen your journey. I mean, you have been just out nailing everything. So, what do you want to say to them?
Oh, see, it's again, as you say, even Anul today, if you're sitting over there, it's because you made it yourself. You thought about it.
Sure.
Okay, that you can do it.
Sure.
And same. It's like, every woman today, for that, every human being for that matter, today is like, they have to decide, I will do it and I can do it.
Sure.
And that's what makes them out of the, like, as you say, like, women can be working from 9 to 5. Even a male is working from 9 to 5.
Yes.
But why are we outstanding, or why are we standing out amongst this crowd is only because we want to do something different.
Sure.
And we have been doing it. And I want all those females today to come out of their one thought that I want to be something, wherever a rare thought which might have come in your mind. Just believe in it and come out of it. And you can do it, of course.
Amazing. I think someday women like you and me, we should partner up and do some campaigns and
Yes,
collaborations
anytime.
to empower more women business owners. That'll be amazing,
Yes,
right?
anytime.
After watching this podcast, I'm sure for the right requirements, people might want to reach out to you. So where can they reach out to you, Amina?
I'm always available 24 hours. What do you say that 365 days and 24 hours a day on my WhatsApp as well as on my mobile. My contact details are 0567872526. Anytime you can call me up for that.
Sure. Super. And I know you have a beautiful Instagram page.
Yes, that's Amina Yashwant.
Amazing. So guys, go follow Amina Yashwant, and you'll see lots of content over there and you'll get to know more about her. Coming back, you are addressing today to the larger community of expats. We are almost 410,000 expats over there. One special message from your side to the audience while you can face the camera.
A message is that I just said, we are empowered as a woman. Anul is also a part of it. Okay. So what I require from your community is like, wherever, whatever, it could be just advice from me. You can contact me. As I said, I've given my contact details. You can contact me anytime. It could be for a business. It could be for your mortgages. It could be your business finance, anything and everything. Thank you.
I think that's very special, guys, because Amina has offered this and we should be very opportunist and take this, opportunity. And if you are struggling anywhere in your business or you want to start a business, look no further, contact Amina. Thank you, Amina, for giving your precious time today. It meant a lot. And I know you have a busy schedule.
Yes,
thank you for doing that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So, guys, that was Amina Volvoikar, our special guest on the show, a powerful, power packed women business owner. She's thriving in the market with all her business cooperation services, whether it's company formation, it's mortgage, it's bank assistance. Look no further, reach out to Amina and stay tuned because we'll keep getting more such guests your way on UAE Achievers Talk Show Season 4.